Yeah, this is because this is new information that we are learning today. In fact, this new data that has been revealed is also leading to both South Bay Union School District as well as Sweetwater Union High School District to limit outdoor activity for their students because of how much gas they could be breathing in when they go outside. This is an issue that the mayor of Imperial Beach has been signaling, but they're saying that this is not necessarily a new problem, but the data shows just how bad the problem is.
Gases that can be directly linked to wastewater, especially in areas where it becomes turbulent and can become aerosolized. So this is why we're calling on our health authority, which is the county, on health agencies and our federal health agencies for help.
And so that was IB Mayor Paloma Aguirre. She and other members of the Tijuana River Pollution Task Force have sent for help again, formal letters sent to the county, the state, and federal government. This after researchers from UCSD and SDSU were in the midst of field research on these high levels of gas and actually have stopped doing that field research. Now, they're still sampling, they're still looking at the data, they're still working on this problem, but it became unsafe for them to be out in the field. And this after teams reported going out last week at night to measure levels of gas. They found while mapping hotspots that there were concerning levels of both hydrogen cyanide and hydrogen sulfide. At one spot, it was 10 parts per million of hydrogen cyanide, which is the OSHA limit for what employees can be exposed to at a work site with PPE. Remember, with PPE, another spot spiked at 50 parts per million of hydrogen cyanide. I am told by the head researcher that is the highest level that their meters, that their tools will read at. So there's no telling if it was even higher than that. And Nestor was a problem area, as well as in San Ysidro, close to, of course, the Tijuana River. A big reason here is the heat wave. They are seeing a lot of this happening at night because of the way that the gas is trapped during the day, but then because it stops being as hot, they're seeing that this is peaking between 7 p.m. and midnight, and then into the early morning hours as well, too, which backs up what a lot of the people have been saying for years, that there's that rotten egg stench, which of course is hydrogen sulfide. But again, this data is backing up what they have been saying, that this could potentially be very damaging to the health, especially for those that are elderly, that are immunocompromised, and young children. That's why we see these school districts that are immediately taking action. And because this data, which just came out at 2 o'clock this morning, and this is why the local leaders have been responding to this, we could potentially see some other changes as well, too. Back to you.